Despite there being no reference to High West or traveling to other Sky Islands so far in the arc, I believe that Oda has been secretly dropping details in the background of the story that can not only prove once and for all that Elbaf and the Summit of High West are one and the same, but also perfectly explains the process and method for safely traversing the White Sea. Well, first off, the most obvious W for this theory is the fact that Elbaf is actually able to support an island cloud atmosphere, visually connecting the two arcs and thematically closing the loop on the Jack and the Beanstalk themes from Skypiea. But looking back towards Gonfal's statement, he mentions needing to traverse from at least 1 to 2 other Sky Islands to arrive at Skypiea. But given the nature of the floating islands, not only are they constantly moving, but they are also located vast distances away from each other. And this fact has always made the notion of traversing the White Sea very confusing, as how would you even manage to travel over such vast distances over open air? Well, thankfully, I think that Oda somehow managed to sneakily explain this decade-long mystery over the course of just a few short panels, as I believe that Oda has officially introduced a second form of coding in the One Piece world. As you see, after the gang got a chance to explore the giant island, we get a brief shot of the Slavar, a mist ship that moves using island clouds, and it allows the ship to literally fly through the sky with sea clouds attached to rowing paddles. And this isn't a one-off either, as Oda made a point to show that this technique could be applied to literally any ship in the wider One Piece world, as the Slavar wasn't the only ship we saw receive the sea cloud coating. In the giant warrior pirate's enormous ship, the Great Air was also outfitted with this upgrade and flown through the sky. So if even a giant ship packed with full-grown giants can be supported by the mist cloud coating, I believe that just about any ship in the series could pretty easily add these modifications in order to traverse the sky and the White Seas. And the Marigo's Flying Mary upgrade from Skypiea could have been alluding to legitimate flying ship upgrades coming later on in the series. And now, I'm convinced that the proper route to arrive in Skypiea would have been for the crew to have traveled to the New World, arrived at Elbaf, received a mist cloud coating, and sail off to the first Sky Island pit stop along the way before eventually arriving at Skypiea. So now that we can prove that Elbaf is at the very least an access point to the White Sea that's incredibly high up and west of Skypiea, does that solve our heavenly mystery?